I got a top 10. Got my motivation high for my top 10. Gotta learn from the wise women and men. All my life, like nah, 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 nah. For my top 10, top 10, nah, nah, nah. This one's for my top 10. Top 10, I got a top 10. Got my motivation high for my top 10. Gotta learn from the wise women and men. All my life, like nah, 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 nah. For my top 10, top 10, nah, nah, nah. This one's for my top 10.
I think the important thing to think about business is that business isn't really business. Business is creating something that you believe in. I mean, the most successful entrepreneurs are people like, Larry Page and Sergey, who had an idea in their garage and felt they could create something called Google. In all of these examples, they are filling a niche in different areas and just making living for most people a lot more pleasant than it was before. I think it's a mistake when people think of business like they're ringing up a till in a shop. For most entrepreneurs, business is very creative and a great adventure.
I think if you believe in what you're doing, many people will tell you, why you're mistaken, why it'll never work. But if you really believe passionately in what you're doing, just keep going, keep pushing on, and until you either succeed or at least you realize that it's just not going to happen. And then if you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. And ultimately, if you're that determined, you will succeed in life. And if you don't, you'll have a hell of a lot of fun trying.
I started literally in a really small way, like handing out leaflets outside concert halls and selling music, getting the money in from the leaflets and then sending the music out, and just one thing led on to another. So you don't have to dream big straight away. Just try to get the nuts and bolts of your business going.
Whatever job you're doing in life, if you're a switchboard operator, if you're cleaning the floors of a building, if you're collecting eggs for an incubator, or whatever it is, if you're positive about the job you're doing, you're going to be a much happier person, and the people around you are going to be a lot happier, and it's likely that you won't forever be a cleaning lady, or because you're smiling, because you're happy, people will promote you, and you'll go on and do great things in life. So I think a positive attitude is essential in life, whatever your position.
Looks like you always go out of your comfort zone, right? Coming onto an island that was completely deserted, no fresh water, you didn't even have the money to buy it, and now you're sleeping on a tent on the beach trying to figure out how to get fresh water here. You do that often. You did it with the airline.
I was just somebody that experienced the bad experience of traveling on airlines. I was actually trying to get to the BVI, the British Virgin Islands, one day from Puerto Rico, and the same lovely lady was waiting for me, and I'd been away for 3 weeks, and American Airlines bumped the flight, and so I went to the back of the airport. I hired a plane, I hired a blackboard, I wrote Virgin Airlines one way, $29 to the BVI, went around all the people who'd been bumped, and I filled my first plane, and that got me thinking, that airlines do bump people. They don't care about you or me particularly in the air, and so I then rang up Boeing and said, do you have any second-hand 747s?
No kidding. It was literally that. You just sat in the airport and said, I'm starting an airline right now because I'm frustrated.
Exactly. And I think most of the best entrepreneurial ideas come out of frustration. I think, if you're frustrated about something, the best way of sorting it out is get out and do it, and you've got yourself a business. Life is short, life should be fun, and it should be fun, it should be, if the chairman of the company is having fun, if you go to a party and, if I let my hair down and I'm the first to be thrown in the swimming pool, and and I'm not just standing in the corner of the room sipping sherry or something, then everybody will have a laugh and everybody will have fun. If you're chairman of a company, be the first to dance on the table. Just get everybody else up dancing on the table and make sure the party's a laugh. So, so play hard and work hard, and follow certain principles in life. Love people. Make sure you make a positive difference in this world while you're on it.
Over the next 5 years, we plan to take on the banking community, we plan to take on the cosmetics industry, we plan to take on the clothing industry, and telecommunications, and one or two other industries, and see whether we can give them a run for their money and do it slightly differently than it's been done before.
Why do you think you can do it?
Mainly because I think we've got a fantastic team of people. We attract good people.
And their skills are translatable to whatever the industry is. It's creativity, it's risk orientation, it's what?
I think if you can run one business well, you can run any business. And if you know that what matters in business is a good team of people, well-motivated team of people, incentivized well, given a lot of freedom to go out and prove themselves, you can pretty well achieve anything.
The key to, I think, being a good business leader is how good you are with people. I think if you can genuinely care about people, and not just your fellow directors, but the cleaning lady, the switchboard operator, everybody throughout the company. If you're a good, if you praise and don't criticize, people will flourish. So I think it's really your people skills that will set you apart, and I don't think that can be overemphasized. I think you just got to, if I'm on a Virgin plane, I will make sure that I always have a notebook in my back pocket. Make sure I get out and talk to all the staff. If they've got issues, make sure I don't just, hear the issue and not write it down. Make sure those issues get written down. Talk to the passengers. If they've got issues, make sure those issues get written down.
I honestly just don't think about mistakes, but let me see if I can try. I just like to, if I make a mistake, I put it behind me and I just move forward. But, yes, there have been musical bands that I've missed trying to sign, like Dire Straits. There have been companies that have fallen flat on their face, like Virgin Cola. That's just part of being an entrepreneur. You're going to have these things happening all the time. So I don't really see them as mistakes. They're just, if you're an entrepreneur, that some things are not going to go right, some things are going to go right.
Tea, coffee or me? Ladies and gentlemen, I produce you AirAsia's newest crew, Sir Richard Branson. You can't look at me. They're gonna teach me everything to do. It's exit is that way. What do you think about the legs? Come on, they're not bad, are they? Really. Turn it. Sorry, you can't pick me up, can you? I'm always picking girls up. No. Richard! We better get him out of there. Let's get to say hello, I'm not meant to.
Happy birthday to you.
Hang on a minute. Tony. Thank you very much. There's a bit of Well, this is Richie. I just want to say thank you very much for flying with us today. It's been delightful working with all the cabin crew. And just want to say thank you very much for flying Air Asia X, and we hope to see you back again soon. I don't think I'm going to be allowed to come back on the plane again, but it's been great fun. Thanks very much for being with us. Thanks for raising lots and lots and lots of money for Starlight. And yeah, thanks a lot. See you soon. Cheers.
Please give a warm Malaysian welcome to our new flight crew, Sir Richard Branson.
We won't be hiring him.
Since I own the company, Richard will not be hired. In fact, right now, I'm firing him.
It's great. We raised lots of money for the Starlight Foundation. We had a wonderful flight, and you know, while I'm here, I'd just like to congratulate Tony and all the wonderful team at Air Asia and Air Asia X for the incredible job they've done. They've transformed travelling out of Malaysia and around Asia, and they deserve all the credit for it. And I'd always wanted to be an air hostess, but it looks like I'm just gonna have to get back to normality. But anyway, thank you very much for coming out. Cheers.